My new best friend Jay, please give it up. Okay. Very lonely. Okay, so my next, our next comic, born in Burbank, which is just a short distance away from Flappers, today from Santa Clara, California. Everyone, please put your hands together for Mike Finley. Mike Finley.
Thanks, everybody. Let's hear it for Ray. Good job, buddy. I'll be your friend. You got all kinds of friends here, buddy.
Thanks.
So I'm single and I'm dating in my 50s. Dating at this age is like shopping for a new car at a classic car show. She might look well maintained, but maybe she just has a really good paint job and she could break down at any minute.
Yeah.
But based on people's reactions, I think I'm actually the weird one. For example, a woman will usually ask me how many kids I have, and I'll say, only 6. That always gets a big reaction. My favorite is when they just gasp and their eyes bug out. Another great reaction is when they go, okay, sure. Really, how many kids do you have? I mean, you're joking, right? Are you serious? They always want to know how many mothers. Just one. And the age gap from oldest to youngest is less than 12 years. I had 6 kids under 12.
Oh my gosh. Oops.
At church, at church, smart aleck people would say, you know, they figured out what causes that. So I'd call their bluff. Really? What causes it? Please tell me. We can't figure it out. They never did tell us. I still don't know. They're personally responsible for Costco's success. They saw us and they had a business meeting. They're like, hey, we should make a huge bulk grocery store. There's this couple in Southern California popping out kids like McDonald's burgers. They're like the McFinleys or something. You know, they figured out what causes that. I know. But these people, they can't figure it out. They're clueless. Nobody will tell them. This could be great. They're going to need all kinds of bulk items. Put the McFinleys in our business plan. Car companies were celebrating too. Screw those economy cars. We can keep popping out 8 to 10 seaters. Car seat manufacturers were high-fiving each other. We had 4 kids in car seats at the same time. Just putting the kids in the car was like a half-hour yoga session. Getting 6 young children anywhere is hard work. You think your CrossFit workout is tough? Try taking 6 little kids to Disneyland and not losing any of them. Just trying to keep your eye on them all is like an aerobics class. You can't put leashes on that many kids. It would be like a moving spider web. Here comes the amazing Spider Clan. Somehow we came home with kids that looked pretty much the same, so I just hope we got the right ones. And at home, it's impossible for 2 parents to keep their eyes on that many kids. And when one is gone at work, forget it. So things happen. Like when one of my kids played with a toy turtle in the toilet and then flushed it to watch it spin around. I didn't find out about it until all 6 kids used the toilet and clogged it up. I'll spare you the gory details, but I will tell you that fishing that turtle out of the toilet with my hand helped me understand why plumbers make so much money. By the time the youngest was born, the older kids could babysit, but they turned out to be double agents. So they'd be like, who's grounded from video games? Everyone? Okay, you help me get the game system, you get the controllers. We'll take turns watching for mom and dad's car headlights. My children taught each other teamwork and leadership skills. Feeding them required a monthly meal calendar like a school cafeteria. Going out for family dinner was crazy. Until they grew up, my kids thought hometown buffet was fine dining. By the time our oldest kids were in high school, we had kids in 3 different schools with 4 different start times, and the church wanted the high school kids to do a Bible study before school at 6 a.m. Thank you, Jesus. So by the time I left for work, I'd already done like 20 miles of free Uber driving. I'm really sorry about the global warming. Our carbon footprint looked like it was left by an entire Sasquatch village. They renamed our local landfill Mount Huggies. Now I'm doing my penance. I'm not even Catholic, but the Pope called me up and gave me 20 Hail Marys and a life sentence to drive electric vehicles. He said it was either that or the Hague would indict me. Side effect of having 6 kids in less than 12 years is that it took 20 years for their mother and I to figure out that we couldn't stand each other. A few more years for me to summon the courage to face child support. I'm running calculations. It's that much times 6. It's cheaper to just suffer. So now I'm divorced and dating, and one woman said, 6 kids, wow, you must have had a lot of sex. And I'm like, oh, that's what causes that. I'm Mike Finley. Great to see you, everybody. Thank you, Ray. Let's hear it for all the great comedians tonight, and everybody have a great weekend.
All right, Mike Finley, everybody.